私は誰? Who am I? You guys know me as the AnimeUpRise. I've been on this channel for 2 years, or almost 2 years now. In like 3 months, it'll be 2 years. So 1 year and like 3 quarters. And you guys heard a bit about me in my past on YouTube a couple times. I'm gonna say it again in a more speed fashion. This might be a long video answering the question, Watashi wa dare? Who am I? My first name is Colby, or in Japanese it's just Korubi. Yeah, it's a name on my other channel that I just bullshit on. But anyways, it's time to answer the question, who am I? Okay, so throughout my life, many things have happened to me that made me who I am. A lot of things. I'm not going to mention the family troubles. I'm going to mention it here, but there were family troubles, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to go into that. That's not for you guys to know. This is more of my personal problem. And for my friends who I know in school who are actually watching this video, you're about to find out a lot about me you probably didn't even know. And as for my subscribers, I'm glad for you guys to know this part about me. Although a bit depressing. Here we go. So, as a result for all these family problems about me, when I was a kid, I was all smiles. Now, I'm more of a guy who doesn't smile. I'm just a plain slate. I toughened up. I used to be a big crybaby. I toughened up to handle my life situations. But yeah, that's all you need to know for that part. Throughout my life and my childhood, my main passion, I guess, I never really had one. Sure, I liked playing games, I liked watching anime. I wasn't really passionate about it though. Sure, I would play some games, I would just get a game, play it a little bit, never really finish it. I never really finished the games I played. I would always just play a bit of it and get bored of it and switch to another game. Except for one game I've played. Black Ops, Pokemon. Those two games are like the main games I played. For sure. I'm not going to call it a passion. Some people might call it a passion, but I did play games. Then I watched anime. Sure. All I watched in my childhood was Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and Last Airbender, which I consider an anime. Not many more. When I was 12, that's when I started watching more anime. A lot of anime. But we're not going to go into that. Okay. My passion for YouTube came up around 12 too. This is where YouTube's my first passion. The first thing that I've ever wanted to do more than watch anime itself or play games. I gave up games for YouTube itself. I've lost touch with games. I'm going to say that now, I lost my touch. I still play games once in a while, but not as much as I used to. My Xbox is sitting in my room as a glorified DVD player. Now I buy lighting equipment. Before I buy lighting equipment, now I buy cameras, computers for editing equipment, and I buy lots of video production software and stuff like that. Before, I bought games, toys, all these different stuff from my passion. Anime DVDs. I still buy manga because anime is still manga and anime. I guess I could say our passion, but they started up at the same time with YouTube. The story of that is I saw a YouTuber known as CyberKnight 8610. I remember that old number. He's just called CyberKnight now. I saw him making Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack openings since I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. And it looked like fun. I wanted to record myself doing that. So I made a channel on YouTube called Duelmaster 3000. That channel didn't go anywhere. It died after the first 3 videos. Then I made the channel called Zayak Gamer. That channel lasted half a year. With making AVs, talking videos, drawing videos. But alas, it didn't turn out that well. That's where I found my passion of ranting and talking about anime, which led into my next channel. Of course, I didn't start talking about anime right away. No, I still tried the easy way to find out to go big. Anime full fight videos. Full fight videos were the thing that made me grow on the AnimeUpRise channel, and that's what I regret. Sure, I grew big, but I didn't enjoy growing big with them because I didn't feel like I did anything. Sure, I got the episodes, I cut out the fight, and I uploaded to YouTube. I did that, but it didn't feel like anything. Surely I figured out that it didn't satisfy me to make just full videos. It wasn't fun. So I went back to the videos that got me no views. Anime rants videos, everything of the sort. I would talk about anime, High School DxD, Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail, Bleach, Death Note, all these different animes on the AnimeUpRise channel, with no avail. Sure, my subscriber count kept getting bigger, but I would never know if it was from the videos that I was creating that I was having fun on, or the videos that I made for sheer growth, the full fight videos. And I'm so much for certain that those videos I made, my whole fight videos, were the main source of my subscriber count, as I got no views on anything. Sure, I was happy to get 400, 500, 600, 700 subscribers, but that happiness didn't last as much as getting 25 subscribers on this channel. But this doesn't answer the question of who am I. This answers the question of how I started this channel. How I started YouTube in general. I found a guy who looked like having fun making YouTube videos, and I wanted to try it too. With many trial and error, I went from Yu-Gi-Oh! To anime, and eventually, I found what I like to do. Of course, it didn't produce results. I went to after I gave up on the AnimeUpRise channel, because I knew that those subscribers weren't there for what the content I was making anymore. They were coming from that one video, subscribing for one-time subscriber. That channel was dead. Maybe I got like 20 subscribers who were there for me and my talking videos, as I would get consistently 20 views. But it just didn't feel satisfying because most of my subscribers subscribed for one video alone and didn't do anything. And when I made a video asking for people what I should do for my 400 subscriber special, a lot of the full fight video people came to that video and said, make a full fight video. And I was happy to oblige because they did this. They helped me get me to 400 subscribers. I was like, yeah, I have to do it. They helped me get this far. I'll give them what they want. But in the end, I couldn't upload the full fight video. I couldn't make that video because copyright wouldn't let me. And I said sorry. At that time, I knew full fight videos were going to get me anywhere. And I was starting to get sad because no one was watching my other videos, despite having 700 subscribers. So I chose to abandon that channel, went to the anime guy, went to the Spiralgaster, went to all these different channels, and then I finally came up across the name AnimeUpRise. I was like, this is a cool name. I'm going to use this, make a channel with it, and start it up. This channel felt different. I was making videos, having fun again, slowly getting subscribers. No one would talk to me, but eventually I gained kind of a fan. His name's Steven7. I made a drawing video for him, and I'm very grateful for him. He was the first kind of commenter who would kind of consistently comment or view the video, and he was the guy that it made me glad that I switched. But again, I'm gonna stop with this long YouTuber talk and start getting to the question. So with me, I throughout the elementary school, since my elementary school went from grade 1 to grade 7, and yeah, so throughout that, I was both a kind of a popular kid and an outcast. How could he be both, right? Sure, in class, we sat together. I was with the popular kids. I would just sit with them. And talk. But when we were able to do what we want outside, I was by myself. On a bench, just by myself. No one would talk to me, come and say, want to play with us? No, it was just me. So, after a while, it took me a while to realize this. In 7th grade, I finally realized that I was alone. And I was okay with that. Sure, I had some best friends at a time. I've had lots, but eventually every single one of my best friends have left. Of course, I'm still friends with Brave Games. He's still my best friend right now. And again, we still hang out from that time. But he doesn't live here anymore, which honestly, it's fine. Like, it's better than losing a friend entirely, which happened with all the rest. Either from being older than me, or just growing differently, growing with different interests. Sure, I was fine with being their friend, even if we didn't have much in common. I tried to be their friends, but they didn't try at all. It just kind of fell flat. That was around grade 9. That my last friend that I tried my hardest to keep finally gave out, and I stopped trying entirely. Then at that point in time, I was like, okay, I'm fine with being alone. It's fine. As in grade 8, I had a lot of friends, but I inevitably cut them off to hang out with that one best friend that I had. Then after that, he left, and I was by myself. But after I decided I was alone, I spotted the Story of Games. And I was like, hey, do you like anime? He's like, no. And I was like, go watch Death Note. And he tried it out, and we became friends from there. So that was good. But then he moved. A couple years later. Sure, I went in his other friend group. I joined that friend group with Captain Rexall. That's how I met Captain Rexall. But that group went to shit. It went completely downhill from there. Now, the group is split up now. One of my friends went the popular kids, one went a different way, one went the other. It's like what happened with my elementary school. Sure, when we were in the same class, we'd hang out and just talk. But we weren't really friends. We were like school acquaintances. So we would talk in class when we were there. But after that, after we were set free with the bell, inevitably, I was alone again. And I just think to myself, I'm fine with being alone. I don't mind it. But sometimes these thoughts creep in. Here's where I'm going to get down to the question. Why can't you just make friends? Like, you can just go and talk to people around. But there's one more problem. When I look at myself and look at the others around me, I see a divide. I'm on one end, everyone else is on the other. They're different from me. Well, either way, it's said that. They're different from me. I'm different from them. I'm on one spectrum, they're on the other. And I can't get past that wall. Because even if I talk to them, we talk for a while, I'll never be someone's first person. I'll be like their fifth or sixth. In fact, I'm very much forgettable. I'll be forgotten instantly. I won't even be... my presence is very low. But, yeah. Here, I didn't feel like I fit in. But, we're gonna go back to my Japan trip now. When I went there, I was fully expecting for it to be the same. Me and the people there don't fit. We're different people. I'm on one side, they're on the other. But surprisingly enough, at the language school, everyone loved anime. And we got to talk, we got to hang out, and eventually we all became friends, and we would always hang out together during lunch and break, and it was something that I haven't had. A real big friend group that I can just hang out in and feel like I belong instead of being someone with an outsider. Of course, I didn't expect to make all these friends when I was there. I didn't expect to feel sad when I was leaving Japan, leaving my friends behind, to come back here where I'm all alone. So the first month, I was actually feeling the first time I ever feel it since I've hardened myself up. Depression. Sure, I can control my emotions to a degree, but I miss Japan a lot. I wanted to have what I had back in Japan with my friend group being the same as it was. But inevitably, before I left Japan, I screwed everything up. But it wasn't just me who had this thing coming. The whole group split up. The group I found myself happy in that 1 year. Everything else blew up under my feet, and I'm alone. People found places because they fit in. They fit in with the people around me. But the one problem is I don't. I can find a new place around. All the friends I fit in with before graduated, and the overwhelming feeling of being in the darkness, being alone, is a big one. So who I am today, I'm a guy who goes after his passions full-heartedly. I don't have a plan B, because that would distract me from doing my actual dreams. My dreams now are to eventually be able to live in Japan, because that's where I found my happiness, and hopefully could find the people, my friend group, were again enemies there, so in Japan. But I do plan just move there, English teach for a while, and to see if the YouTube thing can work. Because my YouTuber dream is the biggest dream I have now, and I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to go and do it, and I'm a one-track mind guy. I don't socialize with people, because no one socializes with me. I'm a guy who is focused on his passions, looking away from the world, and only focusing on my path. Of course, I still have friends. Like I said, the Story of Games is out there. Me and Rexall are kind of in a good area right now, but we're still ain't what we used to be. We're kind of just still school friends. After school ends, we won't talk anymore. Probably not. This is how it's going to go. I'm a guy who's been alone by himself in the darkness for a long time. And these 100 subscribers, these few subscribers that I have now, are one of the happiest things that I've ever experienced. That's why when I got 25 subscribers, I almost cried. I agree. This is something that I've been striving for a long time. With this, I get a hint of hope that this channel can do something. And I've just put myself out there for a lot of people. And I've said things that I would never probably say to any of even my closest friends. These are my deepest thoughts. That I'm alone by myself. Any of the people who live in this town with me are different from me. But if I can build this fan base, this community, people who I can talk to and become friends with, and hopefully, if they're YouTubers too, we can collab. I can make friends online. And I can just make a new place for me that's not here. So overall, sure, I want this job. I want this YouTube thing to become my job. But that isn't the only reason I like doing this. That's not also the only reason. The biggest reason behind me starting YouTube itself was to make friends. This is this channel. I'm a guy who's lonely, or I guess not lonely, but like alone, strives for his passions, and doesn't look back. That is what this channel is. That's who I am. This answers the question of Watashi wa dare? Thank you guys for 100 subscribers. This is a long video. If you watched it all to the end, very much thank you. I love that fact. And hopefully we can become friends if you guys like this video. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. You know what? I'm mighty proud of this video too, since this covers my deepest thoughts. And my deepest thoughts I've had. And this is going to be something I can have to confront with people that I know who watch my channel. And they'll finally understand why I want to move away so fast. But yeah, thanks for 100 subscribers, guys. Continue to expect anime content from here. Sorry for this, the only 2 videos that like don't have anime content in it. Again, I'll start talking about anime rants, anime manga reviews, anime reviews. All these different stuff will be coming soon. Expect a lot more content, a lot better content from me. With that said, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And that's who I am. Johnny.